Designed as a planned unit development, Terra Bella was built to provide the convenience and community of a city while maintaining the peace and ease of a small town, offering community concerts, restaurants, coffee shops, shopping, and businesses all within the neighborhood itself. Today, with the help of one of my friends and fellow agents, Nicole, I'm going to be taking you guys on a little tour of the neighborhood to show you what one of the North Shore's hottest areas really has to offer. Terra Bella is easily one of the hottest neighborhoods in all of St. Tammany Parish, so if you plan on moving to this area soon, you're going to want to stay tuned for this video to see all the things that this amazing neighborhood has to offer. My name's Garrett Shearman. I'm a realtor here in South Louisiana, and my goal is to create weekly content to educate and inform everybody who's planning on moving or already lives in this area. So if you find any of this information informative or educational, please consider giving it a like or a subscribe, because I'm going to be coming out with this kind of content all the time. So without further ado, let's get to it. Is that a coffee shop?
Yeah.
That's a power move.
Yeah.
I love that.
What could be better than that? Walking down to the nearest coffee shop.
Yeah, in your own neighborhood.
Know your order. Right. You just walk in, you get your order.
A hand-selected few of builders that build in here, so you have to go through them, which I think keeps to the cohesiveness of how it looks. So I think they've obviously been vetted, and the styles that they build in, even though there's different styles of houses, the builders, there's something that's uniform about it, and it just works.
Everywhere that you would drive in Terra Bella, it feels like you're very much in Terra Bella.
Very much so, yeah. Nowhere else on the North Shore can you find this. You get like small town feel in a city, and there's just, the town square, and there's restaurants, and there's businesses, and the idea is you can walk to run some of your errands, run into some of your neighbors, and it's the luxury housing, right? There's different sizes too. Townhouses, there's bigger houses, and the further back you go away from town hall, the bigger the houses and the lots get. So you kind of have to figure out what you're looking for, and then you get that sense of the community either way.
And so here it kind of seems like we're in one of the more luxurious corners of Terra Bella. That's kind of one of the things about it too, is that there is, obviously I think anything in here, the one that we were at earlier was listed at 229 square feet, or I'm sorry, $229 per square foot, which even in some of the best areas in all of the North Shore is going to be pretty high. That being said, there is a bit of a range once you get past the initial barrier of entry into a neighborhood like this, that there's everything from, let's say, a 2,500 square foot, maybe that's going to get you around $500,000 at an entry point, to these places, multi-million-dollar, totally custom, just unbelievable kind of palatial estates, all within the same area.
I think the convenience of it too is nice, because you do get, again, that whole separation where you're not in the hustle and bustle of it unless you want to be. And then, grocery stores, Target, the primary things that you would need are maybe 10 minutes from here. Even on a good heavy traffic day, it wouldn't take you more than 15 minutes to get where you need to go. So it does make it all the convenience. And then you can get on 12 from here. So it also, all of it just kind of feeds into the convenience of this whole, the idea of the subdivision, the layout of it, and also the location in Covington.
The concept is 10 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
The implementation of it, it might be, as you said, there just may not be enough demand right now for it to fully embody what it can and will eventually be.
Yeah.
Let's go away from the road noise or the construction. But theoretically, whenever that day does come, that it's able to fully embellish what it's meant to be, it'll be the best thing around here.
Yeah.
Honestly, you'll have the suburban feel with the small town feel, with the convenience, with the social scene, with everything.
I'd be curious to see what the neighbors think about it, like what they do on a regular. Like we just saw the kids playing in the fountain there close to the water, which is really cool.
I think that there's a gym around here as well.
Yeah.
I think they have their own gym. And so that'd be, this would be the perfect place for a Bayou yoga.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it?
They used to have, I can't remember the name, but they did have a little small yoga studio. I don't know that it was sustainable for just this area with schedules and all of the competing things that kids have to do. It's hard for anybody to get on that schedule, but they did have one here.
Yeah, well, see, that's the thing is, with the prices where they are right now, I mean, entry level into this neighborhood would be about $500,000.
Right.
You're gonna start seeing more families build here or buy here, you know, once they're a little bit more established, maybe let's say 35 to 45, that kind of range. But a lot of these people who are gonna be moving here right now are gonna be the older generation who can actually afford a place like this.
True.
And so it's not really, I wouldn't say meant for them, because it's kind of meant for everybody to have the modern conveniences like that, but the person who would enjoy this place the most would be somebody with a family,
Agreed.
with kids
The way it's set
specifically.
up, yeah. So they don't have the backyard per se, but they have all this designated space, and they have, I think they reserved, I can't remember how many acres with just, it's gonna be always green space. And there's the pool, and there's the walking trails, and so there's a lot to do with kids that is not, doesn't have to do with you in your own backyard, even though those yards are smaller.
Well, that's the whole concept, is that because they have a smaller yard.
Right. Like, how beautiful is it to just see everybody in the afternoon walking their dogs like that across the lots, you know?
Yeah, it's nice.
Run across each other, get a cup of coffee and go. It's just the way, the little things every day in life that you could just enjoy and not have to wait. Because anytime, even Lewis and I will walk our dogs in the neighborhood, but we want to do a nice walk, we have to go somewhere. This is, you just take your dog on a little hike here, somewhere else, somewhere different every day.
If you found this informative or educational or maybe even entertaining, please give it a like. And if you want more content like this, please consider subscribing. I'm going to be coming out with daily and weekly content exactly like this to keep you informed and educated in all things real estate. Stay tuned for more.